It's Christmas Eve, Wednesday, December 24th, 2025, and this is the Washington Times front page. Thanks for joining us. I'm George Gerbo. The Supreme Court has ruled President Trump overstepped his powers in trying to federalize and send the National Guard to Chicago. In an unsigned opinion, Stephen Dinan reports the High Court said the law governing the president's powers to deploy National Guard troops can be triggered only when the existing military forces aren't sufficient. Because the military has no legally discernible role in quelling the protests in Chicago or assisting in protecting federal buildings there, Trump has no cause to call out the Guard. The decision is a rebuke for Trump. It could undercut his other deployments, including troops that are stationed in Los Angeles, for 6 months. Stories about President Trump are detailed in a new round of documents released from sex offender Jeffrey Epstein's criminal file. Susan Freechair reports among the new material is an October 27, 2020 FBI report about an unidentified limo driver who claimed a woman told him that Trump and Epstein raped her. The Justice Department issued a statement that some documents contain untrue and sensationalist claims about Trump. Many of the mentions of Trump in the file came from news clippings, though it includes a note from a federal prosecutor from January 2020 that said Trump had flown on the financier's private plane more often than had been previously known. The U.S. economy grew at a 4.3% annual rate in the third quarter, according to an initial estimate from the Bureau of Economic Analysis. Seth MacLachlan reports that was the fastest gross domestic product pace in 2 years and an uptick from the 3.8% growth posted in the second quarter. Officials attributed the GDP jump to stronger consumer spending, rising exports, and increased government outlays. President Trump quickly claimed credit, saying the numbers vindicate his administration's tariffs on imports. The levies have pushed prices higher, but they haven't produced the inflation surge many economists anticipated. Pentagon officials say the U.S. military has achieved its best recruiting numbers in 15 years. Ben Wolfgang reports officials said each service exceeded its goal, as did all reserve components except for the Army Reserve. Some analysts have suggested weak recruiting numbers in recent years could have led to a significant readiness problem within the military, with the services lacking the necessary manpower to accomplish critical missions. And finally, a murder outside Albania's main airport last month has intensified fears that the NATO member is sliding deeper into organized crime rule. In a video of the November 11th incident, Joseph Hammond reports a hit squad emerged from a parked vehicle to ambush a crime boss. The shooters calmly confirm their victim is dead after a burst of gunfire and then flee the scene. Opposition leaders and international counter-narcotic experts warn Albania has become a Balkan beachhead for drug cartels from Latin America and an essential center of the European marijuana trade. Find all of today's front page stories at WashingtonTimes.com/front page or the Washington Times app, and find us wherever you get your podcasts. You can also find us on social media at Wash Times for breaking news, sports, commentary, and more. I'm George Gerbo, wishing you and yours a very Merry Christmas.